come on a tour of the Hotel Royal in Hoi An, Vietnam, and have a look at my room, 714. Hi, Michelle here from Travelling Over 60. Come join me on this adventure. We finish in Ho Chi Minh City and we head over to the airport. Now we catch a flight from Ho Chi Minh City up to Da Nang Airport. We make our way through the airport and out onto the coach that takes us to Hoi An, and that means another hotel. And we're staying in the Hotel Royal. Now, we arrived quite late last night, but I'm going to show you my room and then I'll show you the hotel tomorrow. Okay, we're on level 7. We've just come out of the lift. And here we go to our room. We are room number 714. This is it. 714. Here we go. The Hotel Royal Hoi An. Let's go in and have a look. Full length mirror. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Do I say it again? Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look at the bathroom. I'm just going to step it back a bit. There is a tiny step here, just here. And then coming up, oh, wow. This is the shower. Shower rose down. Let me just show you the products. Oops, I just slipped down a step. I'll show you in a minute. There's the products. Okay, taps, I've got to work those out. But I just tripped down a little tiny step here. So if you're ever coming to this hotel, be careful. Right. Nice glass door. Oh, that's a sliding door. And then over here's the toilet. Fantastic. We have noticed in the other one as well, there's a phone in case of an emergency. Okay, here we go, a mirror, a fancy mirror. Your sink, towels, bottled water. The bottled water here is complimentary to us, so I suppose to everybody. Shave mirror, and then a bath. But it looks straight into the bedroom. Now all I can say is, call me crazy, call me old, I don't want to see anyone taking their bath or shower or going to the toilet. I think there might be doors there. Let's go around and have a look. All right, watching that step there again. First of all, let's have a look in here in the wardrobe. Oh, light came on. Oh, gee, nice. These are fluffy robes. They look lovely. Okay, some slippers down there. A big safe. That would be big enough to fit a laptop in. Torch if you need it. Some drawers in here. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's your hairdryer. Not quite soft close. Another drawer. Okay, let's come into here. Excuse all our luggage. The luggage ferry has been. They just arrived in our room. And here we are. Let's look. Is there is doors by the look of it. Oops. Right, I'm going to have to work that out, but they don't look like they're going to block too much out. Okay. Oh, hubby just discovered. Thank goodness. There's blinds. Oh, that'll do, hubby. There's a blind there, so I don't have to watch him shower. I'm too old for that. Okay, so here's the outlets. And the light switches, they've all been really good. They're right by the bed. You can turn them one on, all on. But look at this bed. Wow. That's amazing. I hadn't said that yet. And here we go. The cupboard here. Have a big TV here. Let's have a look in here. First of all, I'll look in here. Probably the remote. Oh no, it's coffee and tea. Okay, let's have a look down here. What's in the drawer is all of our cups and glasses and the kettle. Laundry bag. Okay, let's have a look in the other one is your fridge. It's a very small fridge, but it's enough. Remembering anything that's in your fridge, you probably have to pay for. Okay, coming over here, look at the desk. How beautiful is this? I don't know if you can see there. Beautiful lamps, lights. Okay, over here we have a nice lounge to sit on, a stool, a little table to have coffee on if you wanted. Over here again, we have your outlets. There's a phone and a reading lamp if you want. Now, just taking another look at the bedside tables. They're round, they're very funky looking, and the telephone takes up most of the table, so not a lot of room left on the top. And when you open the drawers, they're very deep and long, but not very wide. So that's the drawers. Let's have a look at our view. I'm not sure what we're going to look at. Okay, come out here, just down to the street. Still a nice view. Great. That's our room. Okay, we've arrived last night at the Royal Hotel in Hoi An. This is the front, just beautiful. But it was too dark last night. We broke down our bus and they had to come back and collect us, and then it was dark and I rushed to dinner, so you didn't get to see it last night. But the front entry is lovely. Now there's stairs, but they do have a ramp either side that's very steep by the look of it, and it's barricaded off. I think its only use is for luggage. We're starting to notice that Vietnam's not very accessible friendly, but we'll see how the rest of the trip goes. Okay, let's go inside. Yes, up those stairs. Now you can see there's a bit of a landing there, but there's still more stairs. And inside into their foyer, which is beautiful. There's spaces in here where you can sit and wait for the tour guide. And then over to the left is your reception, where you'll come and finalise your bill at the end of your stay. Now, if you keep walking straight ahead and turn to the right, that's where we had our breakfast. But come back a bit to where that white marking is on the floor, and we turn right there, and let's go and have a look at the pool. Now going down to the pool, the steps again. And then over here. Beautiful pool area. They have a gym just down at the end, but there's people in there, so I'm not going to go in. And how was the water, hubby? He said it's warm and nice. Okay, look at this. Little beds that are in the actual water. It's a lovely little area here. Now, we just tried to have a look how deep the pool is. It's not very deep. And they've got a sign on the wall for what you can wear. Pause and have a look at that. Now, over here, they also supply towels. A nice little spot to even just sit out here. Now we're just going to walk across and up to the left to show you up there. So down here was the pool area. Now if we walked across to the where opposite where I came in, come across up these stairs, if you can make them, and there's this nice little swing here. Let me step back so you can see it. Nice little swing overlooking the river, listening to the traffic. And a nice little sitting area out here if you're eating a meal. Let's have a look at the river. That's looking nice. I think they said the green is water hyacinth. I think that's what they said it was. And it becomes a bit of a weed here. They pull it out a lot because it gets clogged around all the boats. Nice. Okay, now coming back inside again, back into where the foyer is. If you look down there on the left-hand side, sort of the middle of the screen, there is a shop. And if you walk a little bit further on and around the corner, you can get into the gym. That's the gym behind that glass there. But looking here on the right-hand side, they also have a play area for the kids. There is another pool here that's up on level 9. So we're going to catch the elevator up and I'll show you. But isn't the sign cute? Okay. Okay, now we get out at 8 and we have to walk up the stairs to level 9 to see this other pool. Now there's a sign here that says stairs, but I think here it is. Looks like an emergency exit, but it's not. And here's the stairs. So we've got to go up. And oh, I don't think you can see. I'll let you watch as I go up. Up, around, up again. And then we're going up again to get out to this other pool. But they say it's a nice view from out here. Oh, now watching there. Hazard. Oh, it is nice up here. Here's a pool. And there's a bar normally, and I think they said that they do like barbecue up here sometimes. And let's have a look at the view. Okay, it's of the river and over the city. Okay, looking out this way, nice view. Not the same view as when we were in Canada and Alaska, but still a nice view. And not as big a mountains either. So just looking at the pool, we had a bit of a look to see there's a shallow end and then it comes right up here to a deep end, but even then the deepest end is only 1.55 meters. We've got some little sunbeds in the water and we have a lifeguard that's up here watching over everyone, and he's sitting with some towels as well. Towels are supplied here. Shower right up the end there. I'm not sure if you can see that. Try and show you. I've got to go around a pole. Right up the end there. Shower. Very nice. Now the view is nice from up the end. I've come right to the end now. Just don't look down, because right here, all you look at is windows and rooftops. But if you look above, nice. And remember, when you come up, then you have to go down all the stairs, and then we can catch a lift from level 7. And Warren just had to duck underneath there, so watch your head. Okay, heading down to breakfast. Now, as you can see, it's a buffet breakfast. There is so much food for you to choose from. I'm sure you're not going to go hungry. And that's just a little bit of a sneak peek of what's on offer. Okay, now's the time that I ask you, did you like this video? Give me a thumbs up if you did. And I'm really happy for you to ask any questions or tell me any stories that you'd like down in the comments down below. Now, hopefully you have subscribed and you want to see the rest of this adventure. Coming up in our next video, our bus breaks down, we're late for dinner, and everything else that we did in Hoi An. Come join me on this adventure.